UConn, you had the reopening of Moody. How much did that improve you guys moving forward after that?
Oh, it was great for our program, to play a team with that kind of tradition. It was fun getting out of Garland. Not that I don't like Garland, but playing on campus and playing in the arena when it was renovated, and then when you play a great program like that, it was great for our students and fans. And then we played well. That was the best part. But I didn't, I don't like playing against Kevin. I have so much admiration for him, but it was a really, really unexpected thing that we all were excited about.
How excited for him were you to see them go on and win the title?
Well, anybody that knows Kevin was thrilled for him. I can't imagine, how he must have felt, because the year before when he took over, they had some obstacles to overcome, and I admire those kids for all staying in school and what they were able to accomplish. They couldn't go to the tournament, and they all hung together, and then their season didn't always go exactly as planned, and happened to be playing the best at the end, and they had the best player. So I think anybody that knows Kevin was thrilled for him.
What do you got to do to contain Boatwright? He's a little bit like Allen. He's not obviously quite to that level, but he models himself a little bit.
Like Allen?
Like Iverson, yeah.
Does he like practice? No, I'm kidding. Nobody's like Allen.
Of course.
Nobody. Allen Iverson, every day I think about him and realize what he accomplished, and there'll never be another one like him, but I have a lot of admiration for Boatwright. I mean, he's such a competitor. Allen was a great competitor, and he's got a will to win. I love him. Our little kids got a lot of the same qualities, so it'll be fun watching them go after each other.
Your guys have played in front of President Bush and Mark Cuban and Cowboys. How much does playing in games like that get them ready for a game?
You're putting Bush and Cuban in the same.
No, I put him at the top.
I love Mark, but
No, I put him first. But
when President Bush is in here, all the energy in our building just ratchets up. He's so wonderful to see. But one thing, Mark's helped our program, just success of the Mavericks, and he's made basketball really important in this city. It's great. I love when we have really people like that coming to a game. We had Tony and Jason come, and Jason Witten. Our guys love that.
let's say Bush by himself then is playing in front of Bush for your guys probably a bigger deal than the national attention they're going to get tomorrow. I mean, they've been through these kind of games with a lot of attention.
Well, I mean, I'm a big fan of game day. The people that are here, like Jay Billis, and Seth and Jason. It's hard for me to talk about Duke guys, but they do a wonderful job, for college basketball. And I think it'll be neat for our students. We didn't know how to storm the court when we beat Connecticut. I'm sure we won't know how to act with game day here, but hopefully we'll be good enough that this might be an annual occurrence.
Yeah, Larry, one of your seniors was telling us that he never dreamed 4 years ago that game day would ever come here. Do you kind of look at and just kind of, how did it happen this quickly?
Oh, good players. I just got back from Coach Smith's funeral, and we always used to talk about coaching and teaching, and he always gave the players credit. And I truly believe, he's right. When you got good kids, I was lucky, you know, Matt left me with Ryan and Cannon. I mean, Kevin, you know, Dunley, they're unbelievable kids. Last year, Nick and Sean, you know, were great leaders. So we benefited by that. This would never have happened if, you know, Matt didn't set the groundwork. And then we've been fortunate enough to have this building and then have kids want to come here. And I really believe it's just the beginning. I think we got kids coming in next year. We got kids sitting out. I just think that, you know, hopefully this is just the beginning, but Matt had so much to do with that, and I'm happy for our seniors.
UConn obviously lost a lot last year, not only Shabazz, but some other key players. What do you see as, you know, the biggest difference this year with this team that maybe led to some of their early season struggles, and now maybe they're doing a little better since they've been playing better lately, particularly last night?
Oh, they were great last night. They'd have beaten anybody, I think. Well, they got the best shot blocker in the country. You know, the kid at Washington's not there anymore, but God, he's unbelievable. Hamilton is, you know, one of the best young players I saw. They're pretty versatile, and then they got Boatwright. You know, you got a kid that's won before. When things go bad, you know, you can look to him. He can bail you out on the offensive end, and then on the defensive end, you got somebody that goes after every shot. I was walking today with some of my staff, and if you asked me to take one guy, you know, in our conference besides, you know, some of the kids you hear mostly about, I take them, you know, that center who's corrects everything, every mistake you make, and he plays with passion. I think they're only going to get better. You know, Hamilton's still young and he's figuring it out, but you know, I like their team.
Some similarities with Dikembe a little bit? I mean,
Dikembe's 7'2", you know, but the willingness to go after shots and be so dedicated to rebound and defend, there's similarities. Dikembe didn't care if you threw him the ball and never changed the way he played. I think there's a lot of that. And I think you need shot blocking in college with the three-point line. You know, everybody has to extend, and you're going to make mistakes, and you need somebody to protect. And I think that's a real big factor for their success. And he even made a couple of jumpers last night.